Hey guys, and welcome back to SoBack Sports, and I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk about the San Francisco 49ers and what their implications are if they win versus if they lose the upcoming Super Bowl in 4 days. And given that we only have 4 days till the Super Bowl, I mean, there's really nothing much to talk about besides this. So, you know what? I just thought it would be interesting to kind of go over some implications for the Niners and if they win and whether they lose, like going over that. But before we get into the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what you think about this video and the stuff talked about in this video. And let's get into the video now. So pretty much I wanted to go over, the team as a whole, because obviously this was a very successful season for the San Francisco 49ers, given that they've exceeded expectations when it came to, what they did last year. Because I felt like this year was definitely a step up, given that it was no longer like a transitional period between Jimmy Garoppolo, Trey Lance, and then Brock Purdy. It's more like just Brock Purdy throughout the entire season. There were some moments in the season, but overall, very, very good season. However, there are some implications when it comes to what happens post Super Bowl and based on the result. So let's go over the fact that if they win, all right, they win the Super Bowl, they have a lot of questions to ask as well about the team going forward, mainly what you do at the quarterback spot. And I'm not saying move off of the quarterback. I'm talking about paying the quarterback. Obviously, Brock Purdy right now, let's go to his what he's getting paid. It's pretty far down here. Trying to find it. Wait, I think I might have missed it. But Brock Purdy is getting paid pretty much like $1 million a year. So like that's another thing to consider when it comes to. Oh, I can't find it. But maybe. Yeah, okay, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But like, pretty much, Brock Purdy is getting paid a stupid low amount of money, and you have to figure out, okay, if he's your guy going forward, and the fact that he won you a Super Bowl, are you gonna pay him a good salary going forward? I don't know exactly what they're willing to pay because their cap situation's kind of also we're going to be discussing. But listen, in going into 2024, they have total of $1 million in cap space, and they already paid a bunch of players too, because now you have to bring back a bunch of salary like from free agents that are like available this upcoming season. So yeah, there's a lot to go into when it comes to the free agent market, paying certain players that haven't gotten paid yet. I'm pretty sure George Kittle hasn't gotten paid his salary yet, so that's another salary you have to consider going forward. Bosa already got paid. McCaffrey got paid already through trade, and I remember I saw an area where it says contract are active. Yeah, okay, this is the best part. Okay, this is where it is. So, as you can see, like, you see a bunch of contracts here, and obviously Nick Bosa's for $28 million cap hit, and over 5 years. Trent Williams has gotten paid. Fred Warren has gotten paid. Like, all your key players have gotten paid and gotten their money. So, going forward, if you want to, add on, you just build through the draft. But in terms of their draft capital, I'm pretty sure they have some picks next year. They have the 31st pick. They have low picks each round. So, like, we'll see. I mean, you have to just kind of see what you can really do with that. They really don't. And they have some dead cap space from old players that they had. But the thing is, long story short, you win the Super Bowl, you figure out what you do with Brock Purdy, and pretty much figure out your entire cap scenario to be able to contend the following year. Because at this point, the goal is, to make it back to the big game, and having already won it, you would find any ways to tweak and like improve the team marginally as possible. Now, oh boy, if they lose the Super Bowl, Yeah, let's quickly before we get into that. Like, let's see. 2019, right? They were 13 and 3. They went to this. They won divisional conference and then lost the Super Bowl to Kansas City Chiefs. And the next season, it was like a bad season. It was a rough season. 6-10 because of injuries. Um, and then they didn't make the playoffs. Next season, they went 10-7, lost in the conference championship game. Next season, lost in the conference championship game to the Eagles. Then this season, they're back in the Super Bowl. And so you're telling me that a team that missed the playoffs once, went to the conference championship 4 times, went to 2 Super Bowls, and still can't win with this roster that they have. They constructed a roster that is what a lot of teams wish they had. Like, it's kind of like how the Ravens are, where they had an insane roster. They built this team and to make it flawless as possible, but the reason is that their coaching staff messed up in the big game. I'm not saying that Kyle Shanahan is a perfect head coach. He's one of the best in the league, but his play calling can be suspect at times. But I'm saying in the grand scheme of things, the 49ers, top to bottom, maybe you can say quarterback is kind of like iffy, is a perfect team. Is a perfect team. You can't say tell me otherwise, because not only do you have a really solid defense, a really very important skill position, insane weapons on when it comes to the run game and the pass game, and a great offensive line. Like, you have all the weapons to make this not only a QB friendly team, but also a team that can take you far consistently. And they've proved it this year as well. So, and if they can win it now, then it comes to a question of, okay, what are we gonna be, what's the deal here? Like, how can we not get over the hump? We've been through this. We've made deep playoff runs with this roster. We've paid so many players, and we can't get over the hump. Maybe it depends on how Brock Purdy does in the Super Bowl. Whether if he performs pretty bad, then it's an issue. But if he performs good, they put himself in a position where it's like, will they be able to make it back again? And my answer is yes, because they still could. But it depends on how similar the team is going to be going forward. Because you're going to find that, like, after next year, like, your Clint Kubiak could be on like a offensive coordinator or even a coaching job, and Anthony Lynn could be out, Forrester could be out, like Steve Wilkes, their defensive coordinator, can be suspect at them, but he could end up as a head coach somewhere. So, at the end of the day, it's like, it's really important that the 49ers actually win this game, and in terms of their future, this could mean a lot of what they do when it comes to contending and being able to be a consistent powerhouse in the NFC. Because the thing about it, the NFC right now is one of the weaker conferences right now, and you have to take advantage of the time when it is weak to make these kind of runs. And if they win, that'd be amazing for them. But if they lose, they will make them in a very grayish area when it comes to their future, I feel. And we shall see on Sunday, because that's going to be a really big question going forward. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about in the comments below. Do you guys disagree or agree with me? I would like to read everything and see what you guys think. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.